Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week ahead as we are looking at plenty of sunshine, another day of low humidity across the Arctic, and it looks like this dry air is likely going to stick around until we get to the weekend. Then we'll start to see that humidity return, and we'll also start to see the chance for a little bit of rain return by the end of the weekend. Today, kind of a mixture of sunshine and clouds as of mid-afternoon. Temperatures in the lower 90s across the area. 91 in Shreveport, 90 in Texarkana. We'll probably end up in the middle 90s before it's all said and done later on this afternoon. As far as the current weather pattern, still watching that upper level ridge, which is starting to move a little bit to the north and east. It is eventually going to move off into the middle of the country. Of course, we have a tropical storm Idalia, which is going to move out to sea away from the U.S. coast, and it appears as if it's going to stay in the Atlantic once it emerges in the Atlantic here later on. I'll show you the latest from the tropics here in a second. Let's talk about the next few days here at home. As Robin's story of Futurecast shows that we will see a mostly clear sky across the area tonight, as temperatures will be near or slightly below normal in the 60s and lower 70s. Tomorrow, expect a mix of clouds and sunshine, as we likely will be dry. Still looking at a bit of a breeze out of the northeast tomorrow, keeping the humidity very low for this time of year. Tomorrow night, expect a mostly clear sky. That wind will become calm, and that will allow temperatures to dip well into the 60s across the area. Probably the coolest night this week will be tomorrow night. And then heading through Friday, we will see, again, more of an east to northeasterly wind. Still lots of sunshine to close out the work week, and we will likely see the continuation of that sunshine at least through the first half of the weekend. Here's a look at the outlook as far as dew points. And again, this afternoon or tomorrow afternoon, dew points today in the 50s and low 60s. We'll be in the 50s and low 60s again tomorrow. That'll hold true through Friday, even perhaps even drier air moving in Friday. We could see dew points in the 40s across the area. And then you can see the moisture increasing as we head into the weekend. Upper 60 dew points return by Saturday, and we'll probably see the dew points back to the 70s, more normal here, low 70s by the time we get to Sunday. We do have the red flag warning, which is in place through tomorrow for East Texas and Northwest Louisiana, given the continuation of the presence of that dry air that is in place. Looking at the overall weather pattern here, the heat will eventually crank up again, as we do have a little bit of a weakness located right just to the south of the Arctic. You can see this right in here. That is gradually going to move towards the north, and you can see by the time we get to Saturday, it'll be centered right over the Arctic. Most of the rain will be on the east side of the circulation, so we'll start to see that chance of rain Sunday, perhaps the best chance Monday, and then we'll see that ridge begin to take hold. And by the end of the week, you can see that ridge getting stronger and spreading out some. That's going to allow the return of some triple digits by the end of next week, as the chance of rain will eventually shut off again across the Arctic. Speaking of rain, look at all the various models and 10-day outlooks as far as rainfall. It still looks like about a quarter to a half an inch. Most of that happening late this weekend through the first half of next week. Might have a better chance of seeing that half-inch total over the southern sections of the Arctic. Keep in mind, this is still below normal, as typically in a 10-day period we get about an inch of rain this time of year. So your forecast for the tropics looks like this. We are looking at, again, Idalia, which is going to move out into the Atlantic. We have Franklin going to move into the North Atlantic. Several disturbances out here, none of which are really expected to threaten the Gulf of Mexico. So as far as we're concerned, the tropics will be relatively quiet here for the next few weeks. Here at home, your forecast looks like this for tonight. We're going to be looking at temperatures across the area that will fall into the 60s and low 70s across the area. Expect a low in Texarkana at 68 degrees, 71 in Shreveport, 69 degrees in Natchitoches, as we'll see a mostly clear sky tomorrow. Expect lots of sunshine. It'll be breezy and a bit on the hot side, with highs in the low to middle 90s. 92 in Texarkana, 95 in Shreveport, 97 in both Manny as well as in Natchitoches. 10-day forecast shows the middle 90s will continue for daytime highs into the first half of next week. Nighttime lows after that 66 Friday will quickly return to the mid-70s and stay there starting this weekend. And you can see the return of the triple-digit heat by the end of next week, as highs will be close to 100 for Friday and Saturday. So again, looks like the dry air will stick around for a few more days, then the moisture returns by the end of the weekend, bringing with it at least some hope of a little bit of rain.